This is Tank's Vlog, June 18th, 2018, wrapping up today in sports. Call him back-to-back Brooks Koepka, as Brooks Koepka has repeated as U.S. Open champion. Now, after a Saturday, where all the golfers were going, including Phil Mickelson, who, according to some, absolutely destroyed the game of golf, made this game of golf meaningless for his double strike. People are so uptight sometimes. They really, really are. Yeah, what Phil Mickelson did was wrong. Yeah, he deserved a two-strike penalty. And maybe he should have been ejected. But come on. Destroyed his whole reputation. Give me a break. And today, on the 13th, the same hole, Phil Mickelson actually got the ball in the hole and celebrated like he won the U.S. Open. So at least he has a sense of humor about it. Move on to the next thing, please. And move on we will. Tommy Fleetwood, playing early in the day, missed two shots on the 9 and the 18. He hits either of those. He breaks the record for the best round ever in the U.S. Open. Instead, he finishes with a 63, which tied for the best round ever. Seven strokes under par. And he went from way out there to being the clubhouse leader at +2. And that +2 hung out there all day. And then when the leaders got on the course, they were all +3. We got Finau and Berger. Berger kind of faded. Finau hung in towards the end. Dustin Johnson, the 2016 champion, he had an up and down day, but he just couldn't find a consistency on the putting green. But Brooks Koepka, he was red hot. 3 under par back to the front 9. He saved out of the bunker a great shot where he got a bogey on 11th, and he made up for it, got another birdie. So he's at par most of the day. And he hits the 18th green, just needing a 2-putt to win. He misses the first putt, gets a bogey, and finishes the day at 68 with a +1, finishing 1 stroke ahead of Fleetwood. And his shot on, what hole was that? The par 5 16th, where he put the ball right next to the hole to get a birdie. You just knew right then and there the tournament was his. World Cup continued, and Mexico upset Germany 1-0. It was a strange day in Russia. Serbia beat Costa Rica 1-0. But perhaps the biggest shocker was Switzerland in playing Brazil to a 1-1 draw. They say sometimes all ties are different on different, you look at your perspective. For Brazil, that feels like a loss. For the Swiss, it feels like a win. And speaking of games that feel like a loss, the Mets down 3-1, 9th inning, 2 outs. Jose Reyes batting. You just knew it was going to be another loss. I mean, Zach Wheeler had 1 rough inning, allowed 2 runs, and then Familia allowed to tack on in the 8th. So you're just waiting for the pain to end. You're just waiting for the game to end. Focusing on getting set for a sleep shift. Thinking the Mets are about to drop to 29 and 39 as they go to Colorado. And Jose Reyes drops down a bunt. Diamondback catcher should have let it roll foul, but he didn't. And Reyes gets on base. Then Jose Bautista, who was 0 for his last 14, laces a double, opposite field double. And the Mets are suddenly in business. And then Brandon Nimmo, what a shot. What a shot he hit off of Boxberger. And you see, Boxberger, that tells you something. Boxberger, Jack in the Box burger, anything with Boxberger, probably going to stink. And then Asdrubal Cabrera made it back-to-back. Mets win 5-3, although Dominic Smith... Oh. If the Mets would have lost this game because of that idiotic move that Dom Smith made, he should have been sent to Vegas and had to walk to Vegas from Phoenix. I mean, what the hell is he doing? I mean, easy ground ball, easy play. He just has to pick the ball up like a normal first baseman. No, he tries to flip the ball between his legs. Jackass! Yankees held Old Timers Day. You know, every time I watch the Yankees Old Timers Day, I think, why don't the Mets do this anymore? They used to have Old Timers Day. Why is this getting blurry? Yeah, the Mets used to have Old Timers Day. They had it up until at least 1993, and they've held them sporadically. They had one Met 86 reunions, 69 reunions. But the Mets need to do an Old Timers Day. Come on, we want to see make Bobby Bonilla earn that $1.9 million that he gets every July 1st. I mean, we want to see some of these guys come back. We don't want to see Vince Coleman come back, but hey, we might even welcome Brett Saberhagen back. We want to see Lenny Dykstra. We want to see Ed Kranepool, Jesse Orosco, Davey Johnson. Let's bring these guys back. Let's celebrate our history. Come on, and you know it's ridiculous. Let's bring these guys back once a year. Mike Piazza, Al Leiter, Lee Mazzilli, even some of the Mets that we don't really want to remember. I mean, Todd Hundley. Let's bring Todd Hundley back every now and then. Rico Brogna. Felix Mian. Roberto Perugini. Todd Pratt. I mean, Mets just don't do anything right. Well, the Old Timers Day wasn't successful for the Yankees, though, as CC Sabathia pitched well, but the Yankees did not get any offense, losing to the Rays 3-1, but they still took the series 3 out of 4. And that allowed the Red Sox to get back into a virtual tie for first place as they crushed the Mariners 9-3. The Orioles beat the Mariners 10-4, ending their losing streak. The Blue Jays continued to frustrate the Nationals, winning 8-6. Nationals are now 3.5 behind the Braves, who beat the Padres 4-1 as Julio Teheran pitched 6 hitless innings, returning from the disabled list. Indians beat the Twins 4-1. Reds beat the Pirates 8-6. It was the Tigers 3-1 winners over the White Sox. We got puking pitchers on the mound as the Brewers were beaten by the Phillies 10-9. Astros recorded their 11th straight win, beating the Royals 7-4. We got a rookie Jose Trevino walk-off base hit, leading a big rally as the Rangers rallied to beat the Rockies 13-2. It was the A's over the Angels 6-5. The Giants beat the Dodgers 4-1. And in Sunday Night Baseball, the Cardinals blanked the Cubs 5-0. Today's 3 stars are Julio Teheran of the Braves, who had 11 strikeouts and 6 hitless and scoreless innings, returning from the disabled list for the Braves. Randall Grichuk went 3 for 3 with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs as the Blue Jays beat the Nationals. And Eric Thames had 2 home runs and 4 RBI in the losing effort for the Brewers against the Phillies. Today's birthday shout-out goes to one of the greatest base stealers of all time, Lou Brock, who turned 79. And we take a look back to 2000. Remember when Tiger was Tiger. Tiger Woods dominated the U.S. Open that year, winning by 15 strokes with a 12 under par. Think about this. Everyone else finished +3 or higher. Tiger Woods finished -12. -12 when the golf course was hard enough for nobody else to finish below par. Tiger, -12, best score ever. Oh my God, was he dominant back then. So check out the full story of Barstool Sports and its Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. Good day.